Hey, what's up, everyone? James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me on this very short video. It's a bit of a channel update, a personal life update to a degree, and I just wanted to address a couple of things. So I think it's a little bit, of a talking video, a little bit of a lot of complaining, actually. So if that's not your cup of tea, I would suggest just jump off, head out to another one, because this is just, once again, just talking. Just want to address some questions I've gotten a lot lately, and some things are beyond my control. Okay, I can't control the weather and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna answer because I've been getting a lot of we miss the old Junkyard Fox videos. Where are the catch and cook videos? Where are the camp cooking videos? And I'll address why we're not doing them right now. If you've been watching the channel, but just so I can address it to everyone. And then I'll address also something of a personal tragedy that recently occurred to me. It's a little funny, but yeah, so we'll just start there. I doubt this is gonna help anybody, but at least I find it a little therapeutic to get to rant about it. And so a couple days ago, about 2 nights ago, like a damn fool, I lost my snake eater knife. So you guys know, surely if you've been watching the last few years, I designed a knife called the Snake Eater. And this was designed perfectly, to help me with my skills, for what I like doing. I'm just very proud of it. I've used it. Not only is it my design, but once I got it, it's like I didn't need any other knife anymore. Sure, I'll still test the knife here and there, but it by no means beats the Snake Eater. I've used it from, processing a wild boar in the swamps of South Texas. I've captured and cooked crabs up in Oregon. I fished the creeks of Arizona with it, hiked the beautiful waterfalls and woods of Washington with it. So, I had so many memories with it. And even though snake eaters are sold now by the maker Wood Steel Knives, on the pommel, it used to say 001. It still says it, whoever has it. So, it's the first of its kind. And I love that knife so very much. And like I said, I lost it, and I am just bummed. I am devastated about it. So, I've been getting a lot of questions on social media because I posted there first. So, a couple nights ago, I work. So it's, this is taking place on Friday. I work Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sundays at my day job. Just help me supplement some cash, and I film and edit during the week. And my bro's in town. It's his birthday on Friday. He's just visiting for a little bit before he leaves again. So I really wanted to go have some beers with him, with his wife, a lot of our friends and stuff like that. So I told him, they're at a bar, and I told him, if I get out in time from my work, I'll go, hang out, even if it's just for like less than an hour. And sure enough, I make it, I go, and right at the parking lot, outside the bar, I'm not wearing my clothes. I'm not wearing my jeans and my, my belt, all that. I'm wearing my work clothes, which is, I'm wearing slacks. And foolishly, stupidly, I decided to get my Snake Eater that I carry everywhere, and I put it in the pocket of my slacks. And these pockets, they're not that deep, especially, with a knife that's, over 9 inches. A lot of it sticks out when you sit down on a high top table. So like a damn fool, I go in there, and I have it, and I can, I'm drinking a beer, I'm having a conversation, and I just have this nervous tick that I'm always fidgeting with like my EDC gear. So the pommel of the blade's like this outside of my pocket, and I go like this, like I could feel it, and it's just like this reassurance thing. And I felt it the first time, and then 15-20 minutes go by, I do it again, and it's not there. So of course I panic, I look everywhere, I talk to the bartenders, I talk to the manager, all this stuff. Gone. It's gone. Now, before we proceed from there, because I'm very sad, I also acknowledge that I am a damn fool. I'm an idiot. What did a fixed blade knife have any business doing inside a bar? None. Not a damn thing. I should have left it in the truck. I should have left it in my haversack. Anything like that. But I didn't. And nobody's fault but mine. Now, I'm very obsessive with my EDC stuff. I'm like OCD with it. I carry it everywhere. The knives are always next to me when I'm asleep. When I'm sleeping, in my dreams, I have the Snake Eater in my belt. It's weird. I've noticed it several times there. And, once again, it's important to carry your gear. But also it's important to realize where and when you shouldn't. and I guess was very careless about it, very arrogant about it. There's a line from a book that I read many years ago that always stuck with me. This character that's narrating the story, he speaks to himself. He's mad at himself for a mistake he made, and he says, "Basics, basics. You ignore the basics, and you deserve what happens to you." And that line always stuck with me. Ernest Hemingway. I'm lying. Boba Fett said that in Tales of the Bounty Hunters, a book from the 90s, a Star Wars book. But I've always remembered that line. I've always remembered to, always acknowledge when I'm not fully the victim and I had some part in some stupid thing that happened, and I acknowledge that this was my fault. I should not have taken the knife in there. And it sucks. Of course, I called the next day. I posted online. I'm offering a reward for it. But so far, nothing. Now I'm remaining cautiously optimistic that I can recover it at some point, whether it's a week from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. But life goes on. And at the end of the day, it's just a thing. It's a thing that can be lost and replaced. Much better to lose a knife than my arm or my life or whatever. So, I acknowledge the bigger scheme of things, the bigger picture. Still, I gotta admit, I am very, very, very devastated because that knife is an extension of me. It's like Thor without his hammer, it's the first of its kind. It literally says 001 on the pommel. So, it really sucks. Really sucks. So in case you're in the El Paso area and you know something, you have it, I don't even care if you have it, whatever. I am offering a $150 reward to get it back. Once again, I've already spoke to Woody, the maker. I'm already in line to get another one in a couple of months to replace it. But, it doesn't replace the memories and all that, you know what I mean? So that's the thing. I'm a sentimental fool, and that was my snake eater, It's kind of funny. I'm starting to notice a pattern in my life. The month of May tends to be extremely rough for me personally. Last year, exactly on the night that my knife was stolen, exactly on that night, I saw my Facebook memories, and a year ago is when my truck got shot. If you guys remember that video where I'm camping in a primitive little shelter I made, and in the middle of the night, some drunk showed up and shot up my windows on my truck. Happened on the same night. That's insane. What else? Rewinded a little bit more towards, back to 2018, and I went through a breakup in the month of May, and it was rough. I let this girl keep everything, and I went to live in the desert, and I had to stay in different hotels. Financial suicide. It just, I'd never recovered financially from that. But yeah, it was a mess. Just, I'm telling you, the month of May just hates James Harris. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Now, it's not too bad. It's not, the end of the world. I'm not out of knives completely. I have 20 of them in my house, and I even have, the prototype snake eater, the very first one before the finalized one was made. So this one's still really good. I still really enjoy this one. So you'll be seeing this one a lot more. And then I also have the mini snake eater. So I even have a little bite-size, travel one as well. So once again, I'm offering a reward for it if anybody knows anything, or if you want to just bring it. If you found it, I don't blame you for taking it. And you have no use for it. My town is a city slicker town. There's very little interest in bushcraft here, for the most part. So, if it's just going to be gathering dust in your house, why not just get the reward? Everyone's happy. But that's about it for the snake eater. Once again, like I said, I already spoke to Woody. I have one made, and in between, from here to now, the next couple months, I should get one, a brand new one. Either I regain my original one, or I gain the new one, which Woody was telling me it would be the number 049. So, good job. The snake eaters have been selling pretty damn good. So there's that. All right, let's leave that out. All right, we're done with that. Okay, so another thing is, like I mentioned at the beginning, I keep getting a lot of these questions and comments, and people that are unsubbing, and we miss the old Junkyard Fox. How come you're not doing this or that or whatever? And guys, right now we are under severe fire restrictions. All of, not just Texas, but I travel to New Mexico. It's even worse over there. Cloudcroft, New Mexico, which is a place I constantly film. When you see us in the woods camping and all that, They have had wildfires. Ruidoso, New Mexico, another place I constantly visit, has had wildfires. They've had fatalities. People have died in these wildfires, and it's everywhere. You know, I was thinking recently of traveling up north New Mexico. You know, it's close by the Gila National Forest. They had a fire. They had a wildfire recently too. So it's gotten so bad that starting tomorrow, nobody's allowed in the Lincoln National Forest outside of Cloudcroft. Nobody. If they catch you hiking, you will be penalized. You will be fined. And of course, if they catch you with, you know, camping or, you know, with the fire, it doesn't matter if it's a grill or it's a gas stove, you will be fined. It's really bad right now. We just had a crazy amount of winds these last few months, not a drop of rain. And of course, now that, you know, we're down here in springtime approaching summer, it's just hot. It's just really hot. So it's just a combination of bad things. So hoping, fingers crossed, to get some rain soon and we can get back to schedule. But in the meantime, guys, you know, a lot of people that are, you know, noticing that we're doing a lot of filler-ish content like Q&As and EDC updates, you know, show and tell kind of thing. Guys, I'm not going to be one of those people, one of those douchebags that ignores the law for their own amusement, and I'm going to just go to the forest and, you know, make a fire and cook a rabbit or whatever. I just think that's just irresponsible and extremely selfish. I'm not going to lie, there are times when some laws are extremely stupid. This is not one of them. And we have to be respectful, because it would affect, you know, something like that. A potential fire can affect more than just me. It can affect people's businesses, people's lives, their livestock, so on and so forth. Countless animals that could lose their habitat. So please bear with us while we kind of wait this out. And, you know, as soon as things are open, as soon as we're getting some rain, right away you can bet that I'm going to just rocket on out and get back to camping and all that good stuff. And, yeah, I want to get back to it even more than you guys do. So please be patient. You know, I have no power in this. In the meantime, you'll be getting a lot of flashlight reviews. I know I could hear the Boeing now. A lot of flashlight things that I don't have to make a fire or cook or anything like that. So we'll see. And I think that's about it for me for now. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening all the way to this, you know, to the end of this. And once again, a lot of complaining, a lot of talking. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video, guys. So thank you all so much for all your endless support, your comments, your questions, your everything, likes, everything, guys. And that's about it for me. And once again, if anybody has any, you know, info on the snake eater, anything like that, I am offering a $150 reward to get it back. And that's about it, guys. So see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.